Chelsea Football Club are really in the thick of the news at the moment for wrong and right reasons, but that is not what we're discussing today. Today we'll be discussing Kai Havertz, and is he the man for the future at Chelsea, the goal scorer, exactly what they need, and we'll be discussing that in this video. We have spoken about Lukaku in previous videos as a number 9, but Tuchel seems to be preferring a false 9 system currently with Kai Havertz, and is he the man to take Chelsea going on forward into the future? That's what we'll be discussing in this video, so smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, but let's get right into it. So Kai Havertz is absolutely unreal. A person who I've spoken about so many times on this video. He's everything that you'd want in a number 9 or a false number 9. Currently this season, he has played quite a few games. He's played 17 in that false 9 position, and in 17 of those games, he's got 11 goal contribution. That is absolutely class. When you look at that, if you saw those stats, you'd say that's a top-class striker in the Premier League. But that's the thing. I feel like a lot of this stuff that he's doing is going unnoticed. And we've seen him play there quite a lot this season. And he's played in attacking midfield roles. And in those games, he played 14 games, got 4 goal contributions. So you can see, when he plays in that false 9, he's a different player. He's a different beast. And one of my favourite things about him is he's quite a big guy. And he puts himself about a bit. We saw it in that League Cup final against Liverpool when he put himself about a bit, leaning into players like Trent and lots of other players. He really just put himself about a bit, and we saw it again in the Newcastle game. Yes, we could have this whole discussion. Was it a red card against Dan Burn? I personally think it was. But beside the point, he's just showing that bit of fight. So in that Chelsea have been lacking. When you look at that team, you don't see anyone who's got that nasty side. He reminds me, he's not on Diego Costa's level, but they've not had somebody up top who's really put himself about like him. And he's not on that level, don't get me wrong, but he's a little flicker, a little shadow of it. And that's what I kind of like. Not only that, he's so technically gifted. The way he drifts through the ball, the way he moves the ball, and he's adding goals to his game. He's a player who, a lot of question marks because of his price tag and his fee, because he did cost the club quite a lot of money, and we all know that. But over time, I think he's starting to prove his worth, and I think he will do. He's on a really big contract at Chelsea. They're really backing him, and too right, I really think they should, because he's a great player, really good player. And what we can discuss with Chelsea and things like that, they play a very methodical football. It's slow, you move it around, it plays into Jorginho, and Jorginho dictates the play. And we saw against Newcastle, that ball over the top, Kai Havertz knew exactly what he was doing. And the thing is, when you play with somebody like Lukaku or a number 9, because of his pace, he can do that, but he can also come deep. And the way he brought that down in that goal against Newcastle was absolutely sensational. Like, what a finish. We can discuss that all day, because that is world class, what he did. To have the confidence to bring it down in that situation and put it away in the corner like it was absolutely nothing. Wow, what a player. But not only that, we can then compare him to Lukaku. Obviously, a lot of question marks over Lukaku, a player that I, about a week ago, was saying I still think he's got potential. But I said the main thing is it's whether Thomas Tuchel will build a formation that will suit Lukaku, and he simply hasn't done that. And it looks like Havertz is taking this role as a false 9. So I don't think it's that Lukaku's been poor. I just don't think this system suits him, but it really helps and suits Kai Havertz. So overall, over time, I think Kai Havertz is going to make this position his. The thing is this just a purple patch right now going for Chelsea, or will he become the main man? Because we've seen him do it in big games. He did it in the Club World Cup. He did it in the Champions League final. And he played very well in the League Cup final. That's the thing. He's a big game player, but are we going to see him cement this role and become the main man at Chelsea? I genuinely believe he could. We saw it at Bayer Leverkusen when he was playing in all different positions. False 9, he was playing on the wing, he's playing in centre mid. He's a player who's so good on the ball, left-footed, he's got great vision. And as I said, he's got strength. He seems to be becoming more confident game by game. And even you see it on the pitch, you can see him smiling. He looks happy to be playing football. This is the player that we all expected to see. And I'm glad. He's improved big time, and it's all down to Thomas Tuchel. And a lot of people said, "Oh, the German link, will it work?" when he first came about. But he is the only light and exciting beam coming out of Chelsea right now, because there's so much going on and off the field with Chelsea, and we don't need to get into this video. But he is right now a player that will be there for the future if they can keep hold of him. That is the question. Who knows with everything that's going on at Chelsea? But what a player. What a good few performances. And that's why I thought this video could be a good discussion point. Because we've seen Pulisic try and play in that false 9, and I don't think he's got the right conviction. I don't think Mount's got the conviction. I think when you compare the other players, Kai Havertz has quite clearly got an eye for goal. and his finishing is second to none. Yes, there was a couple of chances where he had a header that he put straight at the keeper in Dubravka, but I think over time that will become more natural and he will score more goals. But I do believe Kai Havertz is the man and who will become the main man at Chelsea over time. Let me know, guys, in the comment section if you disagree or if you agree with this statement. I do feel sorry for Lukaku. I just don't think the system... I think it was a really odd sign. And if you're never going to play with a number 9, why sign a number 9 who's going to run the channels? If you're going to play slow, methodical football, why pay all that big money, £100 million, for a player who likes to run the channels, who doesn't like to come deep, who operates on the counter? It really confuses me. But then this system does help Kai Havertz, so it is helping him. But let me know, guys, in the comment section below, who will become the main man at Chelsea, and can Chelsea keep hold of that third spot, because they're getting wins now in the games where they don't deserve it, as you saw against Newcastle. Really, Newcastle deserved the penalty. They didn't get the penalty, but they didn't really offer much Chelsea. But the thing is, if sides win when they're playing poor football, that is a big sign of a good top side. So a lot of more things to come from Chelsea and Kai Havertz. But let me know, guys, in the comment section below. As I said, is Kai Havertz the main man? But guys, thanks for watching. Please smash that like button and do subscribe to the channel. It does really help. But don't you worry, there'll be more content coming your way. But BucketHatSam over and out. Thank you. Goodbye.